So apparently my Wi-Fi died. So, yeah. Sorry about that. I'll mention it once some people pop in again. I'll have to join this video with the last one. Some days are like technical difficulty. Yeah, so, like I was saying, when I first started, my Wi-Fi died. So I'm just using my cellular data. So stupid. Sorry about that, guys. I like these videos to be unbroken so you guys get the whole immersive thing, but sometimes you can't help it when like the internet in your neighborhood like crashes out, you know. Such is life, first world problems and all that. So yeah, we'll just continue like where we left off and move forward. Glad you think it's cool, Luke. Yeah, I was just like, why does my internet keep crapping out? And so then I just started recording for no reason. It was very obnoxious. We're going to use this now to line the lighter purple, which is what I should have realized sooner would be a cool way to do it. So yeah, silly. Ugh. You know, sometimes, you know, you're just like a human being and you can't help it when stuff happens. But yeah, internet died. Sucks. I should be thankful that I have a good data plan. So yeah, I was like, why maybe I shouldn't go live until tomorrow. I'm like, no, dude, you have unlimited data. You're fine. But yeah, this is looking pretty solid. Do you draw this all from memory? No, you can't see it, but I have a laptop right next to me, and that has a picture of the card. So, like, I use that to do the line art, and then I just, like, look at it for, you know, what the colors are supposed to be, and then I just kind of tweak it. Like, I don't draw it exactly like the card. I just kind of, like, just use it for visual reference. Some that I draw, like Dead Ted or Atom Bomb, like, I've drawn them so many times I don't need to look at the card. But a lot, since this is a commission, it's not a character that I draw every day, so I, like, have it open. When I sit up at Comic Cons and stuff, like, usually I'll, like, have a picture of the card on my phone when I'm drawing. Same thing. Like, oh, okay, I know what character this is. Because usually you have, like, an idea. I also have a book a lot of GPK artists have that has, like, the first, like, 10 series of OS cards in it. We just flip, because those are usually the ones people request the most. Topps made a book with all the cards, like, 5x7 size. So if you ever want to, like, get into drawing GPKs, I highly recommend that book. Because then you'll, like, be like, because by and large, like, OS 1 to 3 are, like, the most popular, like, ones people like to get characters done of. It's on Amazon. Just, like, look for, I think, just Garbage Pail Kids book, and it should come up. It looks like, the book looks like an OS 1 wrapper. I think it costs like $20 or something. I highly recommend it. It's a good book. And it's like not like a, you know, it's just basically like a big picture book and all. Like, it just has, every page is like, you know, each card, and then it just has like the alternate name on there. Just look for Topps Garbage Pail Kids book. Oh, yeah, I don't know. I think it's OS 1 through 5, 6, something. Would love a GPK Bible. Yeah, they should make that, but I guess that GPK site is the equivalent. You know, the guy who like has scans of every card up on his site. I use that too. And then like usually I'll have like you know, like I'll collect some sets, and then I have like the ones I like the most I keep for reference. I tend to redraw those all the time. FYE, yeah. They're the ones who sell the GPK cereal too, right? Yeah. I wanted to buy a shirt from there. Their shirts run way too small. I ended up buying some GPK shirts from Hot Topic though, because theirs go to 3X, and they're like this soft material. I'm really picky when it comes to, you know, t-shirts, because like, you know, Gildan shirts are like way too rough. I think American Apparel type shirts are too soft, you know. Everything at FYE is like overpriced too, which sucks. Like a box of cereal should not be like $20. And like I think Funko makes all those cereals too, of all weirds. Not that one, but most of the cereals that FYE sells are all made by Funko, and they come with like a Funko Pop or something. I guess there's nothing wrong with that. I'm just being snobby. Ugh, it comes with a Funko Pop. I only have a few Funko Pops. I have I have the GPK mini Funkos, and I like those because they look like little Garbage Pail Kids. They don't really look like Funko Pops. And I have like an Atom Bomb Funko Pop, just because I got that at won that in a raffle. It looks nice. I'm like, if I'm going to keep, I guess I should keep this one since I do so much GPK stuff. For a while, people were giving me Funko Pops all the time, and I was like, eh. What Luke says, do you recommend those Prismacolor markers for starting out drawing your own GPK sketch cards? I hope I'm not asking too many questions. I wouldn't recommend using expensive markers right from the get-go. If you're going to get any markers, get these on Amazon. They're called Ohuhu. OHUHU. They're like these Chinese knockoffs of Copic markers, and you can get a whole set that has like something like 80 colors or something like that, and that carrying case. I think it's like $40, $50. It's like it's not really expensive, and you get a ton of colors. If you're starting out, that's what I would recommend getting. When I was starting out, I asked Jeff Zapata, and he's the one who said to get those. So that's what I recommend getting if you want to start out and get like a nice little set of capable markers. And then if you want to accent that, I would recommend getting like some Prismacolors, like the thin ones, like Tombow liners, and wait for a sale, because they go on sale like at Michael's and places like that, or you can get a Michael's coupon, and just get the basic colors. Like, don't spend a lot to get started. I use these all the time, chart pack markers, unless you're super serious about like drawing and you're like about doing cards and all that. I wouldn't recommend getting these, because they're like $6 a marker. Like, if you want to build up a good set, and I have like tons of these. I have like, you know, a good set of like 50 plus. I mean, they add up. That's almost $300 just to get a decent set of markers from them, you know? So, but that's like, if you like do it for like every day for like a living and you're doing tons of commissions, then it's worth it to like upgrade. So just kind of go piecemeal. A lot of my friends do Copic markers. I used to be really into Copic markers. I find I get the same thing I'm looking for from using one of these, like, Tombow Prismacolor flesh color sets than I would from getting Prismacolors, and I just accent it with using like 4 or 5 of those, like not even 4 or 5, like 3 of those like chart pack flesh tone markers, and I get way better colors, personally speaking. And I like the smooth blends. Like the smooth blends you get from chart pack markers, you'll also get smooth blends using Copic markers. But the price of Copic markers is really high right now because of the whole thing going on with China. So I would not recommend getting into Copic markers right now. It's going to cost you a ton of money, and the refills have gone up in price. So just like the artist economy there, Also, if you do want to draw stuff for Topps, I would also tell you that most of Topps' cardstock is shitty and doesn't take Copic markers well. And by shitty, I mean it's got like a nice point, like it's got twice the weight as my personal cardstock, but it's got way more tooth, so it doesn't take colors well. You have to like dab all the time, and it's really obnoxious. The only decent cardstock that Topps uses is the ones they use for Garbage Pail Kids, weirdly enough. The cardstock they use for like Star Wars cards, it's just like straight garbage. It's one of the reasons I stopped doing Star Wars cards. It's like, why am I even bothering? This like paper stock is awful. And I know a lot of people who do cards for Topps, like, they just want to do like official Star Wars cards. That was part of the reasons why I got signed on to do some. But it's just the card stock is so bad. You have to like, and they don't pay you that much for doing sketch cards, So it's you kind of have to do it because you like it.
The internet's crashed.
Yeah, the internet crashed.
I'm gonna reset it.
Yeah, I'm on cell right now. Yeah. I was talking to my girlfriend because our internet's down. So, yep, not fun. But yeah, so that's my 2 cents a little bit on the whole business end of sketch cards. So, yeah. This is coming out pretty good, I think. What do you guys think? Nice little monster girl. Shauna's there. What up? All right, let's line this with some gray. Yeah, I feel very strongly about marker choice because I mainly work with markers, so I'm very picky when it comes to this stuff. And I've been segmenting a lot between using markers and paint pens because I've been using white paint pens a lot because I like being able to go in and work on stuff a little bit. I'm also really picky when it comes to like cardstock. It looks creepy. I think you told me about the Dubai and Abu Dhabi joke, but I forgot what it is, so you can totally tell me again. I remember it was funny, I think. So I might have mentioned it earlier, but I'm almost out of this cardstock. So probably starting tomorrow, I'll be using this on the live stream. I got some new sketch cardstock made up. And this looks just like the blank cards for Oh the Horrible Series 1. Like it's the same like purple. You notice it's a little shiny because I have the window open behind me. So I'm going to start drawing on these tomorrow. I only got like 2 left of this one. And then this is the back. And then I'm going to do some custom cardstock for just non-GPK stuff too. I'm just really right now into designing my own cardstock. What up? No. Why do people from Dubai hate the people from Abu Dhabi? Vanessa's here. What up? All right, we'll color these eyes yellow. All right, and now let's do this. A little red around the eyes. That looks really good. That looks really good. Sometimes I laugh at how my tone comes out. But yeah, I do like that eye. All right, let's add a little bit more gray here. All right, now we're gonna do some, I want to do a spooky blue background and throw in some lightning. Just want to make sure I got the right blue. And this is what I'm talking about when I say I have a lot of blues. I have multiple shades. That's right. Yeah, that's a good joke, Ron. I like it. All right, so I don't want to just realize that there's a lot of background, so I want to do a little something. So these are tape rolls. You might use these for packing things, like, oh, I'm going to pack tape or whatever. What they also do is, if you don't have a circle sheet, sometimes they're good for drawing circles. You should never be afraid to innovate. So there we go. Now we have a perfect circle. And then if you're out of, when you're out of tape, just rip it out of the plastic thing, place it, and then trace around it. And I do that a lot. I use old tape rolls to do circles all the time. And then, because I always forget where I put my circle sheets. And when you're talking about circle sheets, you're like, Victor, what are circle sheets? Circle sheets are those things you probably had in grade school where it's like a plastic, like, see-through thing that's usually green that has, like, a template for drawing circles on it. You know, you can go get them at art stores and they're usually like $10, or you can just reuse old tape. This has been Art on a Budget. All right, so now the moon is made of cheese. So that's a base layer right there. Usually I do yellow. Then I get some flesh tone. The same I use for drawing people. And just kind of go over some of the yellow. Some of it, not all of it. Right? If you're doing it right, you start to kind of look like a pizza. And then you get a light green. And you fill in some, not all, some of the white holes. And then just trace around some of the stuff. Make sure you leave some in the middle, and it'll start to blend with the other colors. And then it looks like one of the OS1 moons that you see like on Dead Ted or something. And then I usually get brown, and I go over the edges like so. And then boom. Now we're going to do the background, which is going to be light blue. And yeah, like I said, these Chart Pack pens, they're really nice. They are not cheap. They cost about $6, anywhere from $6 to $7 each. You know, but I like them because they give this kind of like, they're smooth, and they give a nice texture. So. All right, so now we're going to do an outline of some lightning, and then I'm going to spice that up with some real lightning. You're like, what do you mean some real lightning? I'm like, you'll see in a minute. And what I mean by you'll see is I'm going to pull out a white paint pen and then add some tree branches to this guy. They're like tree branches. I'm like, you'll see in a minute. All right. This is a white gel paint pen. This is a cheap brand, Office Mate. Some artists I like don't even use this. They use whiteout pens. And then what I'm doing now is I'm pumping the thing to get some flow going. And now you'll notice, oh shit, look at that lightning. This is what I use to do lightning. Usually there is already a real white line. Then you just accent that with tree branches. Do you see that? Looks like a real lightning bolt, doesn't it? If you want to do it from scratch, just plot down on this really hard, because that'll give you a tree. And then you just squiggle back and forth and let some of these go to nowhere. These pens don't really cost anything. They're pretty cheap. And it's a good way to fill in background. All right. Look at that. Like I said, you could do this with a whiteout pen too, and those cost like $3. All you gotta do is take your time making it. Like, look like. Now I'm gonna take a lighter color, and sometimes it's not the ones you think that'll work. Because Charpak markers are mainly like alcohol based. So if you daub it with certain colors, they'll peel from the back of the card, or they'll give you like certain effects. So here, if I daub the purple, it'll just give this kind of like purple sky kind of thing. Sometimes if I do yellow, they'll peel back from purple. That's kind of what I was going for. All right, and now we're going to do red for the cover of her book. And there we go. I think that looks pretty good, actually. All right. So let's see. I think we're going to call it a day on this one. And this pen I'm using is a Topps Blue. Anytime you do a set for Topps, they will send you a contract and they will include one of these pens. I have way too many of them, and they write well on the little nameplate. That's the only reason to keep them. Here comes the peel noise. And like I mentioned, the reason that happens is because the back of this version of the sketch card has a lot of purple on the back. So when it interacts with the ink, it kind of bleeds through. That's why my new sketch cards don't have as much purple. So I can use this sheet, the thing longer, the scratch board longer. But yeah, there we go. that is the first card for today. I really like the lightning bolt. I think that came out good. She looks freaked out. All right, so we're gonna do one more card for Shauna today. This one will get the second to last one of these. And yeah, I only have one of these left now. So I had perfect timing with the new cards showing up. I ordered 200. I'm pretty sure they gave me something like 5. So I'll be using the new ones for a while. So yeah, tomorrow I'll start drawing on these. So that'll be a fun experiment. I think they're the same weight, but I haven't drawn on one yet. So we'll see. This is a fun experiment of seeing how new card stock works. We'll have to do a colorful one to break it in. All right, so what is this one going to be? As I put on my glasses, sometimes you guys can't see. I'm going to flip it around so you guys can see me for a second. Ah, look, it's me. Yeah, I'm wearing glasses because I'm old. Oh, all right. Yeah, my beard's gotten crazy during the quarantine. Sometimes if you wonder what's going on, it's because there's a window right behind me and a ceiling fan. Flip that around again. All right. So now we're going to do Slain Wayne. The only reason I did that flip thing is because I discovered that on accident, how to do that today. I had no idea you could flip it. I was like, what? Hopefully it didn't freeze. But yeah. Oh, shit. All right. Is the internet still down? Oh, gosh. Hopefully I can pull up some reference here. All right. Here we go. Crap. All right, so we're going to play a game called Draw from Memory. So if I remember right, I'm not going to do the card yet because I don't remember totally what it looks like. What OS series is Slain Wayne in? So I can look him up in that GPK book I was just talking about. Because my internet's out, so I can't look up photo reference. So I'll have to pull up the book to draw him. Oh man, that's funny. Oh wait, no, I know what I can do. Hang on. I got an idea. Still here, guys. All right, you guys still here? All right. I think I know how to do it, so here we go. What I did is I pulled up a picture on my phone. So I'm like, okay, I think I can do it from that. I'm not looking at it now. I looked at it long enough that I'm just going to be like, okay, I think I can do it. So somebody asked me, hey, Victor, do you draw these from memory? Right now I am. Totally going to draw this from memory. All right. Yeah, guys, I'm drawing this card from memory because I do not have, like, reference. So we'll see how close I get. So if I'm not getting close, be like, cold. I know some of you guys are sending me messages telling me the name and stuff. Oh, OS2. Yeah, I realize I have the book. The book isn't even in front of me, so I'm gonna like I'd have to go to my storage unit to grab it because it was with my gross card con stuff. All right, does that look like it? I know this is black and he's kind of tanned, and there's bullets going by, and I think is his tie like yellow or green, and then he has like a brown or green shirt. We're playing Tandemic games. All right, how close am I? Is that pretty much it? Yay, nay. Else I can try and check the picture again. Okay, well, I'll check the picture again if nobody's telling me anything. All right. I checked it again. So slightly off on, I think it's like, kind of goes up like this. And then his head is a little more crowned. This is the silliest thing, I swear. I've never had that happen before. The internet going out while I'm live streaming. All right. And he's got like stripes, and I think his shirt is green. Okay, I'll try the internet one more time, just in case. Nope. All right, I'm on my own. I'm shocked people are not more amused by this. I think it's hilarious. Seriously, this is like hilarious. All right. So, like, what did you do today? Well, I was watching Victor draw, and then the internet dipped out, so he had no photo reference for a card he was drawing. So he was just guessing as to what it looked like. This should be like an event they have at Gross Card Con. Like, you describe a Garbage Pail Kid character, and they have to draw it. Like, they don't know a card. You're like, blue shirt, a tie, pink sky. Until they somehow figure out who it is supposed to be. I should, like, actually pitch that. I think that would be hilarious. Like, I could be like, okay, ready, go. A knockdown building. Pink sky. Barefoot. Claw hand. You know, they have to start drawing, like, right away. Godzilla. And then they're like, oh, and they can't erase. So they have to kind of try to fix it as they go along. Oh, shit, that would be hilarious. I'm just kind of funny. I got the shape on his face pretty right. Internet's still down? Ugh, that's obnoxious. All right. Yeah, I will in a minute. Jacked.
Jacked, yo.
I know. I just got to finish this live stream.
Oh, sorry.
It's all right.
Naggy, naggy, nag.
I know we're having fun because I don't remember what this card looks like. So I was just like, tell me how to do it. Does he have a bandana?
What color is it?
Yes. Does he have an orange shirt? Well, I'm glad you guys think it's coming out good. What is his shirt the same color as his skin? That would be weird. Doesn't matter. Do your thing. You know what I will say? The shape of his bottom face is like perfect GPK. Right. Boom. I know there's something like that, like it snaps off. Yeah, I'm gonna be pleasantly surprised at like how off am I? I was never good at concentration either, or that game where like there's faces, like that match face game. Was that also concentration? Yeah, for those just tuning in, my internet is out, so I have no visual reference for the character I'm going, except for what people are telling me. Oh, snap. It looks like the internet might be back. All right, let's see how close I am. Oh, wow. I'm not that far off at all. I mean, his skin tone could be a little lighter, but you know, it's actually kind of tan. Wow, that's shocking. That's like not that far off. I even got the cigarette right. Yeah, his shirt's more like a brownish green. I don't think I have that. Oh, well. It's still close. I'm like actually really proud of myself. I'm like, holy moly, that's pretty darn close. Considering I only had like a tiny thumbnail I was able to look at for like a half a second. I totally would have gotten the tie wrong though. I thought it was like orange with blue stripes. And I forgot the bullet holes in his chest, which I will add now. Yeah, that was literally the funniest thing that's ever happened on this stream. I don't know. What do you guys think? I might be a little prejudiced, or I thought that was pretty silly. But yeah, overall, I thought that was hilarious. Yeah, well, the important thing is that we all have fun. This card's pretty dark. I don't think Topps would ever do a card like this again. I'm adding a blood splat because I said I would. Let's finish. Let's just go full on dark. I like how you guys keep hearing my markers collapse. Yeah, I probably didn't have to add those 3 lines there. I always do that with bandanas. I always add like little lines to them for some reason. Just adding some shading so we get a little more depth. I'm very picky when it comes to shading and stuff, so you guys know me. You know me. All right. There we go. Oh, I'm glad you enjoy watching me draw. It is fun. You know, it's like, this is for you. All right, and let's just add a light gray shade to behind him. And yeah, I'm going to call that a day. That looks pretty good, though. If I was really... if I had the photo reference with me, I probably would have added a tear rolling down his eye before I threw in the color. That would have been messed up but funny. Anyway, it's still messed up but funny. Messed up but funny, I think, sums up my sense of humor pretty well. All right, let's finish this up. There comes the peel. Boom. Literally, boom. All right, so there we go. Slain Wayne. And our other card, Creepy Carol. Those are the 2 for Shauna today. I'll mail those off tomorrow. So that was a lot of fun. Kind of a funny stream. Internet going out twice. We had to restart it. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. Thanks for tuning in, guys. We'll probably do it again tomorrow. I don't know if we're going to take any days off this week and do some Goldberg's cards tomorrow. But thank you guys for tuning in. As always, if you want to get a commission done, feel free to message me on Facebook Messenger. Just tap on my name. And we can work it out. It's $50 for getting a color card done on here. We can work it out. It'll be a lot of fun. Remember, tips you learned? Tape rolls make good circle tools. Anyway, until next time, guys, I will talk to you soon. See you tomorrow. 4 p.m. is our new time. No more 3 p.m.s. Since people are getting back to work, it's a little harder to do it earlier. All right. Thanks for tuning in, and I will talk to you all later. Peace.